I mean, we'd hit the homer, and you look in the dugout, and guys are hugging and celebrating, and we broke that streak, and it was good. Bonnie's home run was big at that point. The game, got close there in the sixth inning. Junis was throwing the ball so well, but with runners at first and third, and Morrison coming up, he's a huge power guy, 32 homers. The adjusted OPS is 959 compared to 718. I mean, it was just bringing a lefty here and see if we can negate the power a little bit there. We didn't need a 3-run homer in that situation, and Scotty ended up getting the ball up for him to drive in the run, walked the guy, but got a big out and held the fort right there. Bonnie's homer was huge, and Haas just capped it off for us.
Yeah, you talked yesterday about how the energy hasn't waned at all with these guys. Kane, a great example of that, a pair of infield hits tonight, just a nice offense.
Well, running the bases, stealing bases, getting jumps, just doing anything they can to score runs.
Mm-hmm. Cal, in the ninth inning, I know it's, a 4-run game.
Didn't matter.
As good as he's looked in a while.
Yeah, no, you're right. He came in, firing strikes. He was efficient. That's what you want in those situations. We haven't won in a while, and we're not taking any chances. We're going to go ahead and do everything we can to win that game. But it's not a save. But you also know that you have an off day on Thursday, and but you don't want a 25-pitch inning out there. You want to go be efficient, and get through the inning, and get in the clubhouse. And he did a great job with that.
Pretty good night for Dupe, too, 3 for 3.
For who?
Dupe.
Yeah, Dupey was, yeah.
Uh-huh. Had some big moments there, too, especially the hit by pitch.
Yeah, that was a weird one there. There was a lot of confusion on that, and I was like, check and see, and it's not reviewable, and I wasn't sure exactly what happened. I thought at first Sal might have thought it was interference, but Sal, heard it hit his foot. So they went and checked to see. Nobody saw it, and I said, well, let's check it and see if it hit his foot, because it's a dead ball out, which means that the runner has to go back. And I didn't want the runner at second base if we didn't have to have him there. And sure enough, it worked out in our favor.
There was never any question that he swung, though, right?
No. He was out. Yeah. The question was if the ball hit his foot. The umpires didn't see it hit his foot.
A lot of talk about obviously the scoreless streak, but the other streak ending the 5-game losing streak has to be the most satisfying thing tonight.
Well, it was, and then the thing that was so gut wrenching to me a little bit in the decision making is this is where it started. Junis on the mound in the 6th inning, pitching great. 2-run lead at that point, and almost the same situation, and then we ended up losing that game. So that was definitely in the back of my mind. But, with Morrison, who's such a threat, we decided we'd just go ahead and see if we could hold that lead right there. And fortunately, it worked out for us.
Ned, I know power sometimes develops late. What's a legitimate 20-20 type of guy? I mean, did you ever, in your wildest imagination, hitting 16 tonight? I mean, I don't really think that he's a legitimate 20-20 guy. My personal feeling is he's more probably like a 20-30 guy. So, he's just worked really hard. He's worked really hard in the weight room during the off season. He keeps himself in great shape. I mean, we're at the end of August, and he's playing every single day, and still putting great swings on the ball.